first 3 weeks by myself, and they didn't sleep through the night. I remember I sat down on the living room floor one day and I was just like, take me now.
Pups are just like that, by God.
Whee!
Vader got his chocolate lab from Antler Point, didn't he?
Yep, yep.
That's where Greg's from.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
love her.
Remy is, yeah, she's amazing.
The animal when he's doing his job, but he is just part of the family and relaxed at home.
For being as young as she is and being a lab, Remy is dynamite. She just comes in, she runs around a couple minutes when we first let her, but then she just lays down and goes to sleep. And
I don't know what they do with them. I know he was sending me when Brock and Drake out some of the puppy things they do with them, just their training. That's gotta be it.
yeah, I don't know either. We've always had labs. The whole time I grew up, that's all my dad ever had. And they're just, I mean, they're bullheaded and they're stubborn. And my brother has a 3-year-old yellow lab that it might as well still be a 2-month-old lab, and he's just crazy.
Yeah.
So I've tried to warn Baylor because he's such a perfectionist that I was like, she's not just gonna follow what you want her to do the first time you tell her. You know, here's Remy. I'm like, okay, only you.
I don't know what they do, because Drake's the same way. When Brock said he wanted a lab, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, when we had one, well, when we were first married, and that dog went from pup to old, like, there was no, like, in between, you know, he was a pup for like 10 years.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
7 usually is, I mean, like 7's the average for labs to do speed.
If that knothead, he would take off and leave for a week. And
We have a Labradoodle too, which was my biggest mistake. I like her. She's a good little dog, but she was supposed to be a hunting dog. She was supposed to be, she was marketed that way. She is not. She is scared of her own shadow. She's not real bright.
really?
Right now with the wind and the storms coming through, I have to drag her outside and stand there with her to make her go to bed.
Really? Because they all say Labradoodles are supposed to be.
She is, not at all.
We had a Vizsla that way. She wouldn't do nothing. I paid a lot of money for you. Do your damn job. But you know, Brady's Gracie. She is just a pet. I mean, she loves Brady and just wants to be a pet, but she can't swim. She doesn't really want to swim. Will not play fetch. She just looks at us like, can I put that in my mouth? Brady's like, what did I get?
A little diva.
Like, you got a pet. And that's all you need. I mean, she loves Brady. Oh my goodness. Dogs, they're something.
Oh man.
I'm always like, I'm done. I'm not getting another one after we lose whatever, you know. I'm like, okay, better have another one. Life's pretty boring without one.
We just had to have Drake just had surgery on his elbow. We don't know what he did. They think maybe he got kicked. She's blown about this big, almost smaller pieces. She's not off there. Just really bad. You have no idea what he is.
Is he big?
He's about 80 pounds.
Because Remy's little. Yeah. Really little. Baylor did some reading. There's dwarfism is pretty popular amongst labs.
Yeah.
And I would guess she's probably going to be in that category.
He's not huge, but you've seen Ryan Wimmer's dog, Ruger. Ruger's like 125 pounds.
That's how my brother's yellow lab is. Oh, is
And cheap, let's dog it. I don't think he's gonna be tall, but I think he's gonna be thick like that.
right.
Yeah. Cause he's probably, what is he, a year now? He's probably pushing 70 pounds. Yeah, Brock thought Drake would be bigger. I think he's a little size.
yeah, that sounds like a decent size lab.
Yeah.
If he didn't shed, he would be perfect.
That's what I've always said about our Goldens. Just
I
shed.
always have hair all over me.
too.
So.
Black hair all over the house. I keep, this is the deal. You were back. Well, you go through once again. I'm like, and he's
a little. Okay. So let's see. Okay. And Ryan, center. Okay. Campbell at second. Okay. Alright, you guys get that?
We didn't change the lineup, we just changed.
What they're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is 8, 7. This one's gonna be a 9.
Oh.
Sorry, Connor went to.
Okay.
Or BSN.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Quite a bit longer, higher.
You wanna do what? That's what my
So
sister-in-law
who
wants.
does all of it? I mean, who pays for all of your video stuff?
Well, so all of our sponsors, just, yeah, I mean, and we do it for football and volleyball and boys and girls basketball, so it's a lot. I mean, and once you get the
So
equipment.
through your school?
No,
No?
I mean, we cover Evanston High School, all those sports, and then baseball in the summer.
Okay.
Yeah, and, I mean, this is a pretty low budget, other than this is a really nicer
I've never
camera,
had that.
What
but
kind
the
of
rest of
a-
this is pretty
What
low.
is
Word of mouth.
it?
So this is a Canon XA20.
XA20?
But these run about, I don't know, $2,000. You can get an XA10 or 11 for around 1,000, and they're real comparable.
XA20 or XA10?
Yeah, I think XA11 is another one that we use, and I
Okay.
don't know if the 10 even. But
Exists anymore?
yeah, and then you have to buy like an HDMI converter to go from HDMI to the USB.
Okay.
Um,
Why do you
I
have
bought
two?
half that one.
So this is
I'll
our
tell 'em to
scoreboard
hire them.
camera.
Oh!
So that we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
I've
camera
seen it.
constantly
Okay.
on the scoreboard, and then this is the main camera.
Oh.
And there are a lot of other options. This is an
That's
old
that. I mean,
just
our Dynamite
DVC
doesn't
Pro
really
that,
Right.
I mean, it streams through the USB, so it works out really well, actually. It's low resolution at first.
It's
behind the
alright.
scoreboard,
Yep,
it's
who
great,
cares,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, if you have, and then we use OBS. This is a free software. It's awesome.
OBS?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get it.
If you have, here's my card.
Okay.
If you have any questions, give me a call or email anytime.
Yes, because I would like to
Sure.
try to do a little bit of it, you know, for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then do you just then stream it? How do you stream it then?
So we stream to YouTube, and OBS has that ability, and you can input graphics and you know all the audio inputs. You can play interviews. You can
Obviously, they don't
do all
distribute.
kinds of stuff.
really?
Yeah.
I'll have to,
It's pretty. I mean, once you figure out how to use it, it's pretty user friendly, and it can do a ton of stuff. So it's pretty good. It's a powerful software. Like I said, it's free. So.
okay. Cool.
You guys looking at starting some streaming for the?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about it, but
Yeah.
I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
I wonder how much longer.
Even
that's
if
gonna-
you can broadcast the game.
I mean, obviously,
My-
they're gonna need that on work.
Oh, home. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, my husband's mom lives for baseball
Uh-huh.
to watch the kids, but she can't really see much and,
Oh.
I don't know, it'd be a really cool way for people at home to see.
Yeah. And And you can do it, I mean, a real simple way is just like with an iPad and the camera, and I mean, we go a little further to have the scoreboard and stuff. But
Exactly.
and with OBS, one thing you can do, and especially with baseball, if you have a second person, you can set up, and there are plugins that you can download to have scoreboards, and then you can hit one key to give a run to Riverton and one key to give a run to Torrington or whoever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so there are lots of options like that if you can't have a second camera for the scoreboard, you can just manually do it.
Exactly.
Evanston Outlaw Baseball is live on the radio at 99.1 FM KNYN and online at mylocalradio.com. This year, Wyoming Legion AA Baseball is the show. Follow the Wyoming Legion Post 41 Evanston Outlaws throughout the summer as we bring you live video and play-by-play coverage. Being brought to you by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic, Cash Honda Yamaha, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Mountain West Business Solutions, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental of Evanston and Black Sport Dental of Mountain View, Ellingford Brothers, Uinta County School District No. 1, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Legal Tender Restaurant and Best Western Dunmar Inn, the Evanston Recreation Center, the Littlest Wood Shop, Come On In of Casper, Plains Tire, Arrowhead Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Dr. McKay Franken, First Bank of Evanston, and by Auto Farm Chevrolet. With the first pitch quickly approaching, let's head to the diamond.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
At Wyoming Dental Specialties, we help you have a straight and beautiful smile to improve your appearance and boost your confidence. And did you know that straightening your teeth can benefit your overall health and wellness? Straight teeth have fewer spots for bacteria to grow and cause cavities or gum disease. Having teeth properly aligned prevents uneven wear and weakening of teeth and eliminates stress on the jaw. So, in addition to having a beautiful smile, you'll have a more healthy you. So call today to schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown at Wyoming Dental Specialties and create a more beautiful and healthy you.
Welcome back to Roy Peck Field and this morning's contest. Outlaws had the last game of the night last night. Finished up about 10:30, a 4-0 win over the Riverton Raiders. Gus Allred, the win in that game. Went 5 innings, allowed just 1 hit, struck out 9 in the contest. Said he was feeling good. I talked to him this morning and last night. He said just feeling good and things were working for him, and boy, they certainly were. Shutout through 5 innings. Kaysen Smith came in, finished things off, and the Outlaws won their 8th straight game. If you tune in online at mylocalradio.com, we welcome you in this morning, Sunday morning baseball on My Local Radio, as the Outlaws take on the 970 Sun Devils. They come from Severance, Colorado, but it's a group of guys not all from Severance High School, and so they come in at 0-2. Just recently, I was talking with their coach, Danny Gerardo. He said they just were able to start practicing and even gathering as a full team on Friday. Much like in Wyoming, it was several weeks ago that teams could start practice, but they couldn't have more than 10 people on the field, so they'd have to
practice in shifts or by day. 5, 6, 7 guys one day, and then 5, 6, 7 guys later on that day or the next day. And so that's where the Sun Devils, they just got out of that situation. They had not held an entire full practice as a team prior to coming here to Riverton to start yesterday's game. So they've started 0-2. They're scoring 2.5 runs per game through, again, just those 2 games, 6 runs allowed per game, and lost yesterday against Torrington 7-3, and then lost to Riverton 5-2. Now, that Riverton game was the earlier one, and I think Riverton had a 5-1 or 5-0 lead late. Severance got some late run production and made it a little bit closer than it actually was. 5-2, again, was the final in that game. And in the contest, should mention one of their guys hit a home run. And here at a wood bat tournament, that's even more unusual, I guess you might say. That was Ty Hansen. He's not in the starting lineup for this game, but we may see him come in a little bit later. Outlaws are the home team in this one. And they're on an 8-game winning streak, 9-4 overall at this point in the season as we get things going. Jagger Mitchell on the mound, Brennan Thompson behind the plate for Evanston, Gus Allred at first, Kendall Cummings at second, Jordan Schneider playing short, Clayton Moyles at third. Outfield left to right, Casey Perriman, Ryan Fisher, and Connor Peterson. Peterson, great at-bat last night that got a rally started for Evanston in the 5th inning. They scored 3 runs in that inning and earned the 4-0 win. Carter Evans, the leadoff hitter. Shortstop, number 3, takes strike 1 high in the zone, outside corner. And Mitchell pops the glove with the first pitch strike. Jagger, stout and strong right-handed pitcher. High chopping ball to third base. Moyles bobbles it, then picks it up and throws off target. Carter Evans on board. And the Outlaws, which they did not commit an error, I believe, in the game against Riverton last night, already have 1 to start this game. That brings Nolan Hertzke to the plate. Hertzke, number 1, third baseman, followed by number 3 hitter will be Ty Adam, the catcher. Pitcher Jackson Adams will bat cleanup, followed by right fielder number 28 Ryder True. Then you'll have second baseman Caden Panis, center fielder Kalen Grimes. Jagger checks first and delivers. Sharply hit ground ball to third. Moyles picks it up. It's foul. He was behind the bag and just in foul territory. That may have been a broken bat. Hertzke checks that wood, rolls it around a bit, and then decides to switch bats. Number 8 hitter will be Hondo Tovar, the left fielder, and number 9 hitter in this Severance lineup, the first baseman, Jace Samber. So a foul ball. We've got a man on first with no outs. And a wide open stance for Nolan Hertzke. He also stands back away from the plate at left foot, almost in the corner toward third base of the batter's box. Mitchell checks first again, delivers, and misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Welcome, you tuned in this morning on mylocalradio.com. Hope you're having a nice Sunday morning. A beautiful morning here in Riverton at Roy Peck Field. Light breeze coming out of center field. Hit and run. Hit down the line at third again, and Moyles scoops it up in foul territory again, just about in the same spot there, down the third base line. So Evans will jog back the 90 feet to first base. He reached on an error by the Outlaws' third baseman. There's another broken bat. I hope they brought some extras. They're going to have to go to the dugout and grab a new one. Hertzke this time comes to the plate with a black-handled, orange-barreled bat. Hertzke, big, strong right-handed hitter. These 970 Sun Devils, 970 is the area code for the phone numbers there in northeast Colorado. A bit northeast of Denver, about an hour and a half, I think, if I remember correctly. Jagger looks to first. Here's the 1-2. Another hit and run. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Thompson bobbles the ball as he looks to throw down to second. So Hersky strikes out, and Carter Evans steals second base on the swing and a miss. Brings Ty Adam to the plate. No S on the end of that. Ty Adam, the catcher, number 13, right-handed hitter. Silver 13 on his back, and a dark, like navy blue jersey, white pants, white cleats, white gloves, white sleeves. Jagger delivers high and misses ball 1. Evans on board, second base in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here at Roy Peck Field. The Outlaws, the home team, so this is the top of the first, no score. Mitchell looks back to second, kicks, and a swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Adam. Mitchell so far this year, a 6.545 ERA in 11 innings of work. This is down and in. Ball 2. Some of those innings were... He had a good outing on, I think it was Thursday against... Did he pitch Thursday against Rock Springs? But some of those innings were back against Cheyenne. He had a pretty good outing there. Allowed 3 runs. Looks back to second, delivers the 2-1, fouled to the screen. Straight back. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jagger got the win Thursday night in a win over Rock Springs. Outlaws won that game 12-2. That was the second game of that doubleheader on Thursday. Mitchell delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Outlaws have 2 down. Mitchell, not a big strikeout pitcher. That's 12 strikeouts on the season in 11 2/3 innings pitched. A little better than 1 strikeout per inning. Brings Jackson Adam, cleanup hitter, pitcher, number 15 to the plate. Right-handed hitter. Open stance. Right about in the middle of that batter's box on the right side. Man on second takes his lead, hit back up the middle, and this one just doesn't carry. Jordan Schneider settles under it, makes the catch at short, and Severance is retired. 2 strikeouts and a fly out or pop out to short. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left stranded. Bottom of the first coming up, the Outlaws will have Connor Peterson, Brendan Thompson, Casey Perriman lead off when we return on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
This morning's broadcast on MyLocalRadio.com is brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. Superior Rental is a servicing dealer. They have the largest inventory of industrial-strength equipment for rent and for sale, and as a servicing dealer, you can buy it and have it serviced at the same place. That makes things simple, easy, and reliable. At Superior Rental and the Gun Room, 371 Prospector Drive
in Evanston. .970 Sun Devils got the leadoff man on board with an error by the Outlaws' third baseman, but then a strikeout swinging, and a pop out to the shortstop ended the threat with Evans stranded at second base. The Outlaws' batting order will be right fielder Connor Peterson, catcher Brendan Thompson, left fielder Casey Perriman, pitcher Jagger Mitchell batting cleanup, followed by center fielder Ryan Fisher, first baseman Gus Allred, second baseman Kendall Cummings, shortstop Jordan Schneider, and then batting ninth, the third baseman Clayton Moyles. Peterson. A cool morning here in Riverton. Looking for highs today around 72. It's currently 57 degrees. Jackson Adam, big, strong, tall, right-handed pitcher. Strike one on the outside corner. Big pop of the glove to his battery mate, Ty Adam. First base is Jace Samber. We'll get to the rest of that defensive lineup in a second. Adam misses down in the dirt. Second baseman is Caden Panis. Shortstop Carter Evans. Third base Nolan Hertzke. Outfielders are Hondo Tovar in left, Kalen Grimes in center, Ryder True in right. Here's the pitch, inside and down low. Connor Peterson takes ball two. Peterson had a key at bat last night in the win over Riverton. Fifth inning, came up with one down. Adam kicks and delivers, and Peterson takes strike two on the outside half, down low in the zone. And Peterson got down 1 ball, 2 strikes in that count, fouled off 4 straight pitches to stay alive, and then got something he could hit back up the middle for a single. Adam delivers, misses out in the dirt. Ball 3, count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. That single for Peterson got a rally started that separated Evanston from Riverton last night. It was a 1-0 Evanston lead at that point in the ball game. And Peterson got on board, stole second. Jordan Schneider got on board with a strikeout and then a sprint down to first on a pass ball. Here's the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and Peterson goes down swinging. The next man up was Casey Perriman, who tripled, and that scored Peterson and Schneider. Then Ryan Fisher singled Perriman home. Outlaws scored those 3 runs in the top of the 5th and ended up winning 4-0. Brendan Thompson to the plate. Thompson, right-handed hitter. Takes ball 1 just a bit low, below the knees, outside corner. Thompson comes in, hitting .268, swings and misses. Outside off-speed pitch. Brendan, just 4 strikeouts on the season, just 2 walks. Again, a .258 average. I think I said 68. I read that wrong. It's a .258 average. He got above 300 on the average after a great day last weekend. A great weekend in Rock Springs against Jackson, Rock Springs, and then 2 games against Green River. Thompson takes ball 3 down in the dirt. I got to keep up better. Outfield playing straight away and fairly shallow. Tovar hugging the left field line just a bit. Thompson takes strike 2. That was his pitch. Not sure what he was looking for there, but that fills the count at 3 balls, 2 strikes, and our second consecutive batter has a full count. Thompson, bat on the shoulder, picks it up, and takes ball 4 inside. Brendan Thompson earns the walk. And now the Outlaws have a runner on with 1 out in the home half of the first inning. Brings Casey Perriman to the plate. Perriman on a hot streak to start this season, hitting .421. And that's 12 singles, 3 doubles, and then last night's 2-run triple that broke the game open against Riverton. Bat on his shoulder, picks it up, and takes ball 1 high and out. Thompson chuckling over there, had some words with Jace Samber, the first baseman. Maybe just telling him, hey, I'm not a threat to steal. You don't need to cover the bag. 1 ball, no strikes. And Perriman hits it back at the shortstop. Great backhanded snag by Evans. Throw to second in time, but the throw to first doesn't happen.
Carter Evans picked that up, scooped it off a short hop, and what a play. So Casey Perriman on base on a fielder's choice 6-4 put out, bringing Jagger Mitchell to the plate with 1 out and a man on second. Impressive play by Carter Evans, the shortstop. This is a young team from Severance, Colorado. They just put the group together within the last couple of weeks, and as I mentioned, have not had a chance to practice yet as a full squad because of social distancing and group limitation restrictions. Jagger says, yeah, I'll wear that one, and he takes his base. That one inside, and he just prepped for the hit, did not worry about trying to get out of the way. Got him on the left hip, it looked like, and that brings Ryan Fisher to the plate. Fisher, a key RBI single last night in the Outlaws win, hitting .400. Leads the team, no second on the team, with 10 RBIs, and it does lead the team with 13 runs scored. His on-base percentage of .488. And he's got an opportunity here to put the Outlaws on top with 2 outs and a man on second. Strike one inside corner. Nice pitch from Jackson Adams, painting the inside edge of the plate. Fisher, a little bit of a closed stance, right-handed hitter. Outlaws with runners on first and second, 2 outs. And Fisher takes ball one a little bit further inside. Looked like a very similar pitch to strike one, but this one just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outlaws in their, I think you call it ombre. I'm going to have to ask the ladies here in the press box next to me to make sure I got that right. I know it as a gradient. Fisher misses or takes ball 2 outside, trailing away. Blue, short blue sleeves, and then a white jersey, blue numbers, white pants, and there's a bit of blue at the waist, which gradients or fades into the white on the rest of the jersey. Adam hits the outside corner. The knees, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outlaws, with 2 wins yesterday, will play in tonight's Roy Peck Tournament Championship game, the first and second place game. Adams delivers, and Fisher turns on it, foul toward his coach at third base. What's left to be determined is who the Outlaws will play in that game. Do some quick figuring. Evanston 2-0, Severance 0-2, Riverton and Torrington both 1-1. Riverton and Torrington face off after this game. Here's the 2-2 to Fisher, out in the dirt, ball 3, count fills. That's 3 Outlaw hitters who've had a full count. So Riverton and Torrington scheduled to play face off at 11 o'clock. The winner of that one will face Evanston in the 5 p.m. first and second place game. And you can watch that live here on mylocalradio.com here at Roy Peck Field in Riverton. Adam in a bit of a jam. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Fisher at the plate for Evanston. Back up the middle, base hit. Perriman rounding third, he'll score. Jagger Mitchell around second and into third base. Fisher extends it over to second on the throw home. Ryan Fisher with an RBI single, and the Outlaws are on the board. Great piece of hitting as Fisher worked the full count, fouled one off, got a pitch he liked, and scores the run. Or hit Perriman home anyway. Jagger over to third and Fisher on second. Outlaws have 2 runners in scoring position with Gus Allred coming to the plate. Gus 2 for 2 last night in the win over Riverton. A couple of singles, one in the 4th, one in the 6th, plus a walk in the game. And was the winning pitcher. Adam winds and deals. Tall right-handed pitcher to Gus, the left-handed hitter. Slow dribbler to second base. Caden Pontus makes the throw, and the Outlaws' day, or the first inning, comes to an end. But Evanston does get to 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. 2 runners left on base. 1-0 Outlaws lead as we head for the top of the second inning on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Post 41 Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Outlaws score 1 run in the bottom half of the first. Brendan Thompson walks to get on. Casey Perriman hits into a fielder's choice, and with 2 outs, Jagger Mitchell hit by a pitch. Then Ryan Fisher works a full count, singles into center field, an RBI single for Ryan Fisher. And for Ryan, that is his 11th RBI of the season, if indeed these stats are updated. Either way, the Outlaws lead 1-0 as we start inning number 2. To the plate, Ryder True, right fielder, number 28, hits right. Long white pants, red cleats, red helmet. No batting gloves for Ryder True. And he hits it to short, sharp grounder. Snyder back stabs it, throws long, and Gus with the big stretch. The Outlaws come up with the out. That was just in time. True with some good speed running down the line, those 90 feet to first base. But Schneider made a long throw from the hole and got it there just in time. Nice 6-3 put out by the Outlaws defense, and that's the kind of play that a pitcher can feel confident about his defense with. No balls, no strikes as Caden Panis comes to the plate for second baseman, number 33. He hits right and takes ball 1 high and in. Jagger Mitchell got the win against Rock Springs this past Thursday night, and also threw 4 2/3 innings against Sheridan. Allowed 4 hits, 2 runs in that game before being pulled. He had struck out 3, walked 2, and hit 2. Misses high and in to Panis. Puts the count at 2 balls, no strikes. Had a windy, stormy day yesterday here in Riverton. Panis takes ball 3 high and in. In fact, rain delayed play for a couple of hours. Outlaws game last night was scheduled to start at 7. Didn't get going until about 8:45. Jagger misses outside. 4-pitch walk to Caden Panis. And for the second straight inning, the Sun Devils have a runner on the base paths. 1 down. Outlaws leading 1-0. Kalen Grimes to the plate. Center fielder, number 10, right-handed hitter. Black and white New Balance cleats. White batting gloves. Dark blue helmet. And Jagger misses up high. Mitchell, 5 straight pitches well outside the strike zone. On these last 5, it's not as if they don't look like he's been trying to, nibble at the corners. They just missed badly. Mitchell, see if he can settle in. Not with that pitch. High and in. Right at the wrists of Grimes. Outlaw infielders have a quick chat, and Jagger calls for a quick meeting with Brendan Thompson, his catcher, his battery mate. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Union Wireless, 148 Front Street in Evanston. Wireless speed so fast you'll see stars. That's Union Wireless. Visit unionwireless.com. Stop in, or you can call 888-926-2273. Union Wireless. They're a local company. They do cell phone plans. They, of course, have wireless for your home and other plans as well. Union Wireless. Jagger looks in. Here's the 2-0. Finds the strike zone this time. A swing and a miss for Grimes. We'll see if that gets Mitchell out of his funk. 6 consecutive pitches outside the strike zone prior to that.
Strike one. Man on first, Caden Panis, a 4-pitch walk, takes his lead. He's got a healthy lead there. Jagger glances over there, but not too concerned about it. Delivers, swing and a miss. Thompson throws to first, and Panis back in safe. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count even. Long shadows here on the ball field. Usually those long shadows are going the other direction, as it would be in the evening and have some long shadows. But early morning, first pitch at 8 o'clock this morning. Mitchell delivers the 2-2, popped high down the first base line and out of play. Allred chased, but ran out of real estate. So Grimes battling the center fielder, number 10, right-handed hitter. In the outfield, Outlaws Casey Perriman, hugging the line just a bit in left. Connor Peterson, also down the line, pretty close to the line in right field. And Ryan Fisher straight away in center. 2-2 count. Mitchell delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Mitchell with 3 strikeouts on the day. Has 2 outs as Hondo Tovar, the left fielder, number 11, comes to the plate. Thin right-handed hitter. A dark brown-ish helmet. These are the Silver Knights, the Severance High School Silver Knights. These guys are the 970 Sun Devils, but we've seen a lot of Silver Knight-like colors. Their jerseys are silver numbers. Tovar takes strike. What was that, ball 1? Yeah, ball 1 just off the outside corner. Panis takes his lead at first. Mitchell glances over there and then delivers. Looper into left field, drops in front of Casey Perriman and just behind Jordan Schneider for the Sun Devils' first hit of the ballgame. Hondo Tovar on base. That moves Panis over to second. A little blooper into left field that dropped in no man's land. Brings Jay Samber to the plate, number 9 hitter. First baseman, number 12, righty. A tall, thin, lanky ball player. Long socks, shorter pants. White batting gloves. Orange barrel, black-handled bat. Swings and fouls it to the backstop for strike 1. Breeze picking up just a little bit, coming in straight away from center field, but it is minimal at this point. 5 miles an hour, maybe. 57 degrees here at Roy Peck Field in Riverton on a beautiful Sunday morning. Mitchell checks the runners and delivers to Samber. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Mitchell got into a little bit of a jam, had a runner on second in the first, then struck out Hertzke, Adam, and got Adam to Ty Adam, struck out Jackson Adam, popped out to short. Here's the 0-2, high and in, ball 1. Gotten himself in a little bit of a jam here in the top of the second with the Outlaws leading 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mitchell looks to the runners again. From the stretch, kicks and delivers. Foul over the first base dugout and out of play. It was a hit and run. Panis and Tovar looking to advance. Panis from his spot at second. Tovar on first. They'll have to jog back to the bags. And we'll do it all over again. Jace Samber. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. Outlaws the home team in this contest. Samber. Straight leg stance, and that one comes in behind Samber's head, pops out of Thompson's glove, and Panis advances to third, Tovar over to second, and that evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jagger takes an extra little walk around to the back of the mound and tries to settle in. Step out of the stretch at this point and go the full windup for the 2-2. And just misses high. Samber thought about chasing it, but held off. Samber, the number 9 hitter. Carter Evans, the leadoff man, on deck. Let's see if Mitchell can get out of this jam. He winds and works quickly, misses well outside. Ball squirts away from him. Thompson airmails the throw going back to Jagger, and that'll score 1 run. It'll score 2 runs. Panis scores from third on the wild pitch, and then Tovar scores from second on the E2. plus Samber on board with the walk. Terrible set of events there for the Evanston Outlaws defensively, and they trailed 2-1 just like that. One base hit, but the pass ball and an error on the catcher. Thompson turned and just threw that way off target, looking to get that out at home plate. Mitchell misses up high. Ball 1 to Carter Evans. Evans grounded to third in his first at bat to lead off, but the Outlaws booted it, allowed Evans to get on base. A 2-1 lead for the 9-7-0 Sun Devils. Evans, right-handed hitter. Holds the bat, waits, pops it high. Thompson may have space. No, he'll let it go by as it hits the roof of our little box here. That went straight back over the backstop, and I was waiting to see that white flash drop down in front of me, but it drifted a little further and donked the roof. 1 ball, 1 strike for Carter Evans. The man on first, and 2 spot here so far in this top of the second inning for Colorado's Severance 9-7-0 Sun Devils. They lead 2-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Evans couldn't catch it. Strike 2. He'll step out of the box, tap the dirt with his bat, and step back in. Brown handle, black barreled wood bat. White batting gloves. Evans waves the bat and takes strike 3 outside corner. Jagger got him looking. So Mitchell allows a couple of runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on. Severance leads 2-1 on this First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when 2 roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less travel. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. TheLittlestWoodShop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at TheLittlestWoodShop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit TheLittlestWoodShop.com today.
Two runs in the top half of the second for Severance, Colorado. And Outlaws with 2 errors already in this game after no errors last night against Riverton. Can't help but think part of that could be attributed to a 10:30 finish last night and then an 8 a.m. start this morning. Not excuses, just maybe a little explanation there. Outlaws will have Kendall Cummings, Jordan Schneider, and Clayton Moyles due up in this home half of the second. Hitters 7, 8, 9 in the Outlaw lineup. Jackson Adam back out for a second inning of work. Allowed 1 hit, 1 run in the bottom of the first. Wines delivers, misses low in the dirt. Cummings takes ball 1. Ryan Fisher, the RBI single in the first after Casey Perriman reached on a fielder's choice. Cummings just about wears that one inside. May have even grazed his jersey, but not enough to earn a free base on a hit by pitch. He'll stay in there with 2 balls, no strikes. Adam delivers. Cummings grounds a high hopper toward third, scooped up by Hertzke. Throw to first just in time. A boom play, and Cummings thrown out on the 5-3 putout. Brings Jordan Schneider to the plate with 1 down.
Number 6, Jordan Schneider.
Schneider Awaits. He hits right and takes ball one high and away. Jordan hitting .333 this season. Last night, 0 for 3, but he struck out, and then the ball got past the catcher. He reached base and scored in that 3-run fifth inning that helped the Outlaws to the victory. Schneider takes ball 2 after fouling one toward his teammate in the on-deck circle, Clayton Moyles. Mitchell takes ball 2 down in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. I said Mitchell, that's Schneider. My apologies. So Jagger Mitchell, let's see. He's allowed 2 runs. Neither of them earned so far in this game. On the mound. Get that Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back up there for you. Tuned in online at mylocalradio.com. 2-1. Schneider swings and misses. Breaking ball that dropped down away from him. Adam, tall, lanky, right-handed pitcher. Schneider waves the bat. Here's the 2-2. Inside, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Schneider goes down swinging. That's a second strikeout of the day for Outlaw hitters. And with 2 outs, number 8, the third baseman, Clayton Moyles, comes to the plate. Moyles, a .300 hitter coming into this game. Sets up back in the batter's box and dribbles one towards second base. Panis comes up, scoops, throws to first, and the Outlaws go down 1-2-3 in quick order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left stranded. Top of the third, coming up right after this on a First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and My Local Radio.
A pass to the Evanston Rec Center can help you reach your overall fitness goals. Whether you would like to walk the indoor track, lap swim, lose weight, run a marathon, or train for a triathlon, the Evanston Rec Center offers something for everyone, every age and every fitness level. With a nursery available year-round, everyone in the family will have fun focusing on better overall fitness. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Rec Center. Stop in today, 275 Saddle Ridge Road.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
So Jackson Adam, the pitcher for Severance, Colorado, the 970 Sun Devils. First inning threw 23 pitches. He walked one, hit another with a pitch. Outlaws got a base hit. In inning number 2, he threw just 9 pitches. Much more efficient work, and the Outlaws went down 1-2-3. A quick second inning in the home half brings us to the top of the third. Mitchell, swing and a miss as he delivers to Nolan Hertzke, who struck out swinging in the first. 970 Sun Devils, 2 runs on just 1 hit, 1 outlaw error, no earned runs in that second inning, but that really doesn't matter as the scoreboard has 970 Sun Devils on top, 2-1. Mitchell misses low and away, ball 1. Hertzke, third baseman, number 1, made a nice play defensively during the bottom of the second to get Kendall Cummings retired. Hits a grounder to short. Schneider sets up in front, scoops, throws, and a strong throw just in time to get Hertzke hustling down the line at first. I'll bring Ty Adams to the plate. Adam, the catcher, struck out swinging in the first. number 13. All the guys in this, think Severance lineup bat right. Adam, tall, right-handed hitter, thin, number 13, as I mentioned. Dark bluish-gray helmet, white batting gloves, white sleeve on just his right arm. Waves the bat and takes ball 1 inside from Mitchell. Sunny morning here in Riverton, 59 degrees, no wind. Mitchell winds, delivers, and a high fly ball deep left field. This will hook foul and out of play. And boy, if Casey Perriman has a little more room down that third base line, at the left field line, he might have been able to make the play. That was hit deep by Adam. Really turned on it. This time yesterday, it was blowing about 30 degrees, or 30 miles an hour, I should say. No balls, 1 strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mitchell delivers, popped up down the first base side. Thompson chases but can't quite get there at the backstop. Puts the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perriman playing right down in the corner in left field. 320 down the line in left, 320 down the right line in right, 375 to straightaway center. Fisher shaded off toward left there in center field. And Connor hugging the line in right. There's a big gap in right center. High fly ball, deep left field. Perriman going back, and it's gone. A round base trip for Ty Adam with the home run. And he really got a hold of that pitch. That puts Severance on top, 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. He takes the long, slow, sweet, delicious jog around the bases.
And now number 15.
Brings Jackson Adam to the plate. Jackson about the same build as Ty. Casey Perriman was looking for the hit to go about where it did. He just couldn't climb the fence to make that play on Ty Adams' home run. Mitchell winds, delivers, and Jackson takes ball 1, low and away. Outlaws down 3-1. They scored a run in the first, had a 1-0 lead, but then Severance, 2 runs in the second, 1 so far here in the third. And with 1 out, Jackson Adam takes ball 2 inside at the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. Ryder True on deck. Jackson Adam, the pitcher, takes ball 3 high and away. Popped out to short in the first inning. Adam 0 for 1. Looking to change that and takes ball 4 up high. A 4-pitch walk to Adam. 1 out and a man on. Ryder True to the plate. Right fielder, number 28. Grounded to short back in the second. We've got Jagger at about 45 pitches so far in this one. And laboring a bit. No balls, no strikes. This will be the first pitch for Ryder True as Mitchell checks on Jackson there at first. From the stretch, slides, delivers high and out, ball 1. 5 straight pitches outside the strike zone. The last time he threw it in the strike zone, Ty Adam took it over the left field fence about 330 feet. Mitchell looks again to Adam at first, sets and misses outside, ball 2. That's 6 straight pitches outside the strike zone for Mitchell. Takes his glove off, wipes his left hand a couple of times on his left hip. 2 balls, no strikes for Ryder True, right fielder. True, no batting gloves. Swings, pops it into shallow right field. Kendall Cummings going back. Connor Peterson coming in. Peterson calls off Kendall and makes the catch. Good communication by those 2 guys out there, and that takes us to 2 down with Caden Panis to the plate. Panis was walked and scored in the second. Scored on a wild pitch. 2 outs. Jackson Adam on first. He walked a 4-pitch walk to get there. Caden Panis at the plate, right-handed hitter. White batting gloves, long stirrups. Jackson headed for second. Thompson's throw way off, about 12 feet away from the bag toward the first base side, so an easy steal for Jackson Adam. Puts him on second. Caden Panis has an 1-0 count. That pitch was outside for ball 1. Mitchell takes a little extra time. The first base side of the mound, then steps back up onto the rubber. 1 ball, no strikes. And the delivery to Panis. Up the middle. Hit well. Schneider stops it, corrals it, throws to first. Big stretch by Allred, but not quite in time. Panis shows his speed and earns the infield single. That moves Adam over to third. And the Sun Devils have runners on the corners with 2 outs and a 3-1 lead in the visitors' half of the 3rd inning. Outlaws took a 1-0 lead in the first. Severance scored 2 runs in the second. They've got a home run from Ty Adams so far here in the third. And they lead by 2 with runners on the corners. Mitchell looks in and delivers. Kalen Grimes chops it to the Outlaw dugout, third base side. Caden Panis was heading to second all the way. We'll see if the Outlaws set up any kind of a pickoff move or be aware of the double steal opportunity here. Jackson Adams showed his speed earlier, stealing second. So Panis with a big lead at first base. Mitchell glances over there and slides and delivers outside. Thompson fakes the throw to second and then steps and throws to third, but Adam back in easily. So Panis over to second base on the steal. Runners on second and third with 2 outs, a ball and a strike. That last pitch for Grimes outside. Kalen Grimes struck out swinging in the second. And he takes a hit on the shoulder, hit by the pitch. He'll take a free base. That loads the bases with Hondo Tovar coming up. Tovar had the first hit of the ball game for the Sun Devils, a single in the second. He came around to score on an error. So Hondo, the left fielder, number 11, a thin athlete, steps into the box. He's got a tricolored bat, some green tape, looks like dark brown wood barrel or handle, and then black barrel. Bases loaded with 2 outs. The visitors' half of the third. 1 run already in on a Ty Adams home run. Mitchell misses high. Ball 1. I've got Mitchell at about 55 pitches so far through 2 2/3 innings. Jagger throws right. Tovar hits right, chases a high fastball, and swings and misses. 3-1. Severance leads. Outlaws on an 8-game winning streak. They've got some work to do to keep that win streak going. Mitchell winds, delivers. Tovar fouls it behind the backstop, or over the backstop, and puts the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mitchell looking to get out of this jam. Again, gave up the home run to Ty Adam earlier in the inning. Then he walked Jackson Adam, allowed a single, and hit Kalen Grimes with a pitch. Mitchell looks down to his glove and kicks, deals, misses outside. And low, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perriman hugging the line and fairly shallow in left field. Perriman straight away in center. Moyle's on the bag at third. Gus playing back behind the bag at first. Mitchell delivers, hit back at the middle. Jagger stabs at it, throws to first, and gets out of the jam with a 1-3 ground out. But some damage done. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors. 3 runners left stranded. Outlaws trail 3-1. Home half of the third after this on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog 99.1 FM and mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Severance came into this game 0-2. They lost 5-2 versus Riverton in the morning yesterday, then lost 7-3 against Torrington in the afternoon, a rain-delayed game. But they've come out swinging this morning against the Evanston Outlaws. After Evanston took a 1-0 lead in the home half of the first, Severance scored 2 runs in the second, and then Ty Adams' round-trip dinger made it 3-1 there in the top of the third. Outlaws with the top of the lineup. Connor Peterson struck out swinging in the first. Will lead off here in the bottom half of the third. Jackson Adam has thrown 32 pitches by my count through 2 innings of work, and just about to put Peterson on base. That one inside. Peterson slides back to get away from it. Ball 1. Adam, a tall, thin right-handed pitcher. Got a good whip on the ball and gets some good velocity. Misses ball 2 just a bit up high at the numbers for Peterson. Connor, right-handed hitter, steps back in. White batting gloves, waves the bat, takes strike 1 inside corner. That's a tough spot. Peterson's not going to swing on that with no strikes on his count. Steps back in. Peterson, the 2-1, high and in, ball 3. Connor swinging a blue-barreled, brown-handled wood bat here at the Roy Peck Wood Bat Tournament. Outlaws will play later today for the first and second place game, whether they win or lose against Severance. Grounder to short. Carter Evans waits on it, scoops it up, throws, and just in time. Oh, boy, that was bang, bang. I mean, milliseconds. And Peterson thrown out at first. Good little stretch by Jace Samber. That was enough to make the difference. Brendan Thompson to the plate.
Brendan Thompson.
The Outlaws catcher walked in the first, was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice that Casey Perriman hit into. Perriman then scored on Ryan Fisher's RBI single later in the inning. Thompson sets up and skies one high into shallow center field. Kalen Grimes comes up, calls off his teammate, settles, drifts a bit, and makes the catch. And the Outlaws have their second out. Brings Casey Perriman to the plate. As I mentioned, Perriman hit into a fielder's choice. Got to second when Jagger Mitchell was hit by a pitch and then scored on Ryan Fisher's RBI single. Perriman came into the game hitting .421. Looking to get on here with 2 down. Jackson Adam has really settled in here in the second and third innings so far. Perriman, bat on the shoulder, pulls it out and just rips it down the third baseline foul. Out of play. Turned on it well, but a little too far out in front. Third left fielder Hondo Tovar hugging the line there in left field. There's a big gap in left center if Perriman could find that spot. Adam misses down in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Outlaws led 1-0 after 1, but Severance with 2 runs in the second, another in the top of this third inning. And 970 Sun Devils have a 3-1 lead. Adam kicks and deals. Perriman pops it sky high to short. No, Nolan Hertzke, the third baseman, calls off his teammate, settles and catches. P5. And the Outlaws go down in a quick order. 1, 2, 3, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the fourth coming up. We've played 3 on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws baseball here on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes. snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Jagger Mitchell's day is done pitching. He's into the game at shortstop. So we've got some changes here as the Outlaws move lineups and change things around a bit. 970 Sun Devils will lead off with Jace Samber, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Casey Perriman takes the mound for Evanston. He moves in from right field. And Eric Greer checked into the game to catch. So he's in. He actually checked in or subbed in for Jordan Schneider. So you got Eric Greer behind the plate. Looks like Gus still at first. Brendan Thompson moves from behind the plate over to first. Jagger Mitchell at short, and still at third, Clayton Moyles. Left fielder becomes... I think that's Kendall Cummings. Let me see if I can get an update on our game changer. I think Connor Peterson's still in right, Kendall Cummings in left. I'll reset that for you here in a second, as that's a lot of changes. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, Jace Samber, number 9 hitter, first baseman to the plate. Right-handed hitter. Takes ball 1 down and in from Casey Perriman. Perriman hits right, throws left, works quickly, winds and misses way outside. He, growing up, was a through right-handed initially, but one summer his dog chewed up his mitt, and so he started using a right-handed mitt and throwing with his left, and then just stuck with it. Misses inside. Ball 3 straight balls to Jace Samber. He earned a 7-pitch walk back in the second. Perriman kicks and deals, misses outside. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Jace Samber. So the Outlaws put a runner on with no outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and Carter Evans, who's 0 for 2, struck out looking in the second and reached on an error in the first. The 970 Sun Devils lead 3-1. The top of the 4th inning with no outs and a runner on. Perriman finds the strike zone. Right down the pipe, strike 1. Perriman looks to first. He's got that man on, a 4-pitch walk, and Casey delivers outside corner. Pretty pitch, strike 2. So it is. So actually, Kendall Cummings moved to right. Connor Peterson in left. On those changes, Perriman deals and misses down low. Ball 1. So you got Perriman on the mound. Eric Greer behind the plate. Gus Allred at first. Brendan Thompson at second. Clayton Moyles at third. Jagger Mitchell at short. Connor Peterson in left. And Kendall Cummings in right. Perriman delivers, and Evans chips it back to the screen. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes, no outs and a man on first. And Severance, Colorado leading the Outlaws 3-1. Evanston's last loss almost 2 weeks ago against Sheridan at the Gillette Spring Classic. Perriman misses high, ball 2. Outlaws beat Jackson, Rock Springs, and Green River twice last weekend. Perriman winds and deals, looper into right field. This will drop. Kendall Cummings picks it up off a couple of hops, boots it, and then picks it up and throws it in. Samber just moves to second base. A little lazy getting back to the bag, almost got thrown out. And then the Outlaws sweep of Rock Springs this past Thursday. They beat Torrington yesterday 5-4 and Riverton last night 4-0. But Post 41 trails Severance, Colorado 3-1, and Perriman in a bit of a jam. Misses high and outside. Ball 1 to Nolan Hertzke, the third baseman, number 1, right-handed hitter. Struck out swinging in the first, grounded to short in third. Waits, swings, and misses. Perriman got him swinging. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, runners on first and second. And a pretty morning here in Riverton, Roy Peck Field. Approaching 60 degrees with no wind. Perriman winds and misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 1 strike. My apologies. Perriman winds and misses down and in. Gets away from Greer down the first baseline. He was looking down the third baseline, and that allows runners to advance. Samber to third. Evans to second. Perriman steps back onto the rubber. A 3.375 ERA. Grounder to first base. Gus steps on the bag, and that holds the runner. The grounder just too sharply hit for runners to advance. Samber, some smart base running. If he tries to head home, any kind of an accurate throw would have gunned him down. There's your first out of the inning for the Outlaws defense. Runners on second and third with 1 out, and Ty Adam, a solo shot in the third. Swings and misses, strike 1. Struck out swinging in the first. It was Perriman playing in left field, and the home run went over his head when Adam hit it an inning ago. Perriman left-handed hitter, and Adam rips this one into left field. That'll score at least Samber. Also with the green light, Evans heading home, and he'll score just ahead of the throw. Adam stops at second, standing up. Perriman backing up. The throw got away. Throw down to third, not nearly in time. And Ty Adam with a 2-run double that he extends to third base on the throw home. And Severance has broken this game wide open. Ty Adam with 3 RBIs in the game, including that 2-run double, makes it 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and that brings Jackson Adam to the plate. Popped out to short back in the first, walked in the third. He's 0 for 1. Steps back in. Jackson will try to help his own cause, pitching for this Severance, Colorado team today. Perriman delivers at the belt, strike 1. Perriman gave a 4-pitch walk to Jay Samber. That got him on board. Jackson Adams swings and misses, strike 2. Then Evans singled, and a ground out to first, and a 2-run double by Ty Adam. That has those 2 runs on the board for Severance, Colorado. Perriman misses inside at the knees. Ball 1 to Jackson Adam. Jackson, number 15, orange barrel, black handle bat. Big, tall right-hander. Perriman winds, delivers, swings, and misses. Does Jackson Adam, goes down swinging. So Perriman's got 2 outs as we move to Ryder True.
The right fielder, number 28.
Number 28.
Severance with 9 hitters in the lineup, obviously, and all 9 right-handed hitters. Perriman throws left, and we'll see what he can do against Ryder True with 2 outs and a man on third. High and just above the strike zone, ball 1. Top of the 4th inning, Severance leads 5-1. Perriman deals, and True chases something high and outside, misses with the swing, strike 1. Outlaws led 1-0 after 1 inning, but it's been all Severance since then. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 more here in the 4th. True takes strike 2, that one breaking down on the outside corner, just finds the front edge of the plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. True steps back in and takes ball 2 in and down low. True, the red New Balance cleats, white pants, red helmet, no batting gloves. Strong grip of the bat as he holds it over his right shoulder and swings on a 2-2. Bounced high down the third base line, foul. Count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perriman winds, misses down low and in, ball 3. Fills the count. Severance about a 7-hour drive. True hits this into center field. Fisher starts in 1 step, then drifts to his right about 5 steps and makes the catch. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. 1 runner left stranded. 5-1, Severance leads. Bottom of the 4th coming up after this on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaws baseball on 99.1 FM, the Big Dog in Country, and mylocalradio.com.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Evanston came from behind yesterday morning to beat Torrington, but that was a 3-2 ball game, a 1-run deficit. They ended up winning 5-4. They find themselves in a bit deeper hole here today as we head for the bottom of the 4th inning. Outlaws scored the first run in the home half of the first, but then it's been 5 unanswered runs by Severance, Colorado. 2 in the second, a solo home run in the third, and then 2 more in the 4th. Ty Adam was the man who hit that home run in the 3rd. Then a 2-run double for the same fellow, Ty Adam, in the 4th. Broke the game open. 5-1, the 970 Sun Devils have the lead over the Evanston Outlaws. Now looking back at the Sun Devils so far again this season, they had not played any games. They had not held any full practices so far this year. So this is their first action on the diamond this year. And yesterday they lost both their outings in close games, so 5-2 against Riverton, 7-3 versus Torrington in the afternoon. And they had been scoring that. I mean, they had scored 5 runs in those 2 games combined. They've got 5 runs already in this game. And so far, Jackson Adam has held Evanston to just 1 run and 1 base hit. That was an RBI single by Ryan Fisher. See if the Outlaws can open things up a bit here in the 4th inning, trailing 5-1. I know when the infield, when the defense came in, they always huddle right outside the dugout. And heard a couple of the guys getting fired up a bit. So some emotion saying, hey, let's get going. The Outlaws will lead off this bottom of the fourth with cleanup hitter number 3, Jagger Mitchell. So Jagger taking a couple of extra practice swings. We did have a substitution. Who was it in center field?
Number 10 went to center field.
Oh, yeah, number 10 was already in center field. Is that what you said? Not sure about that confusion there, but we won't worry about it. Jagger Mitchell takes ball 1 in and low. Mitchell hit by a pitch on the first pitch he saw back in the first. Got around to third before the inning ended. Right-handed hitter rips one toward third, and a nice grab by Hertzke. It took a high hop at the shoulder. Throw to first is low but on target, and Mitchell goes down on the ground out. Brings Ryan Fisher to the plate. He has the lone hit of the day for Outlaw batters. Jackson Adam working a one-hitter so far through 3 1/3. A 5-1 lead for Severance, Colorado. Well, Fisher, a right-handed hitter, steps into the box. Gus Allred, a lefty, in the on-deck circle. Fisher swings, little foul tip down in the dirt for strike 1. Outlaws hearing some chatter from the dugout. Adam delivers inside. Fisher wanted to wear it, but it broke back toward the plate. Fisher, a 400 hitter coming into the game. That's ball 1. These dugouts, literal dugouts. They dug out of the ground there at third base. Fisher swings and misses at a breaking ball. Strike 2. And Outlaws, most of the players, in fact, here kind of set their stuff, their equipment, their bags on the bench, and then stand up at the railing. Fisher rips it into left field. Will it stay fair? No, just foul down the third base line. That's an easy stand-up double if he can keep that fair, but just a little too far out in front of it, pulled foul, and Fisher will have to come back and try it again. So he scoops up the bat, steps back into the box. Jackson Adam looking in, sets, winds, and deals, and misses down in the dirt. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's 2 Adams, Jackson Adam and Ty Adam. Similar builds. Ty Adam behind the plate, a very tall, lanky, especially for a catcher. Here's the 2-2 from Jackson outside, ball 3. Fisher works a full count with 1 down, nobody on, and Evanston trailing 5-1 in the home half of the 4th. Adam deals. Fisher, grounder, slow roller to second. Panis charges in, scoops it up, throws to first, and gets the out. Well, the Outlaws with 2 outs. And Gus Allred coming to the plate. He grounded to second back in the first.
Number 11, Gus Allred.
And after that since that first inning, Jackson Adam has really settled in through 23 pitches in the first, then just 9 in the second, 9 more in the fourth. And he's at 8 pitches so far here in the fourth. He threw 9 in the second, 9 in the third. Winds and misses down in the dirt, ball 1. Adam kicks, Gus swings and misses. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. All red. 2 for 2 last night in the win over Riverton. He was also the pitcher. Allowed 1 hit in 5 innings and struck out 9 Raiders in the victory. Adam misses way outside, and Ty Adam has to lunge out to keep the ball from going back to the backstop. Of course, with nobody on, wouldn't have been a big deal. 2 balls, 1 strike for Gus Allred. Hitting .281 so far this season. Looking for a base hit here with 2 down. Takes a ball in the dirt. Of course, he would take a walk as well. Allred, 6 walks so far this season in 39 plate appearances, 32 at-bats. Allred blue barrel, brown-handled bat, steps back in. He's a left-handed hitter against the right-handed Jackson. Ball 4, low and in, and Gus earns a 2-out walk. Brings Kendall Cummings to the plate. Cummings grounded to third back in the second. On deck, Eric Greer, who came in for Jordan Schneider. But let's see if we can get there first. Cummings with his bat on the shoulder. Now picks it up as Adam delivers and hits the outside corner for strike one. Cummings a .286 average coming into this game. Takes ball one. That one just a little further outside than the last pitch and out of the strike zone with this one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adam looks in, glances to first. A short lead for Allred. Wings it over there. It gets away, but not far. It actually hit Allred. And he comes up in a bit of pain. So a timeout. We'll keep it right here as Gus walks it off. And the Severance infield gathers around pitcher Jackson Adam, who has allowed 1 run and just 1 hit through 3 2/3 innings. He's walked 2 and hit 1. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic, 545 Cheyenne Drive. Blood work at far less expensive than you might get it done at other places. Dr. Todd Hoover does that. The dietary supplements, a weight loss program, and he'll help you get rid of your allergies, plus the regular chiropractic adjustments with Hoover Chiropractic. Call to set up your appointment today, 789-0043. That's 789-0043 for Hoover Chiropractic. Adams delivers and hits Cummings on the helmet. And that would have been, that would have hit him on the neck, I think, but Cummings wisely lets the pitch hit that hard plastic right on the dome. So Cummings takes his base. In the first inning, Adam walked Brendan Thompson and then hit Jagger Mitchell. Since then, he'd retired, in the second and third innings, 6 straight outlaws with strikeouts, groundouts, pop-outs. But the Outlaws have something going here, a 2-out, what they hope will be a rally. Gus over to second base. Kendall Cummings on first with the hit by pitch, and Eric Greer at the plate takes strike 1. There's your pitch. It was right down the pipe. Eric Greer, this is his 4th plate appearance. He's appeared in 1 game, has an RBI and a run scored, was hit by a pitch, has walked 3 times. Oh, and strike 2 on the inside corner. Greer kind of hugs the plate, so that looks like it was inside, but he's in tight on the plate, so that caught that inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. Outlaws trailing 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Adam winds and misses outside. This gets away from Ty Adam, so the Outlaw runners will advance, and now Evanston has 2 runners in scoring position with Gus Allred on third, Kendall Cummings on second, and Eric Greer with a golden opportunity. I mentioned in 4 plate appearances, he has 1 RBI. A base hit here would likely pick him up 2 more. Adam misses inside and low, ball 2. Eric, black helmet, all black wood bat, steps back in. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed Jackson Adam, the pitcher. Greer holds the bat on the shoulder, now picks it up and crouches down into his stance. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Outlaws' threat ends with that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left stranded. That's 4 runners left on base for the Outlaws, trailing by 4, 5-1. As we head for the top of the 5th inning on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaws baseball on 99.1 FM, The Big Dog, and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Outlaws took a 1-0 lead in the first, but 5 unanswered runs for Severance, Colorado. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 2 more in the fourth. That 1 in the third, a solo home run with the wood bat by Ty Adam, who also has a 2-run double, 3 RBIs in the game, and he's 2 for 3. Outlaws started Jagger Mitchell. He's actually in line for the loss. Mitchell went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks. He walked 3, struck out 4, hit 1 with a pitch, and allowed that home run. Casey Perriman came in to start the fourth, walked 1, allowed a single, and then Ty Adam came up with that 2-run double. So it sounds like we've got a switch in lineups a bit for the 970 Sun Devils, as Kalen Grimes is out, and into the game comes Bryson Ferris. Thank you.
I'm guessing that was our sub.
That's right. I think you're right. Caden Panis leading off, number 33, second baseman, 1 for 1, singled in the third, walked and scored in the second, and takes strike 1. Second offering from Perriman outside, ball 1. Perriman throws left, Panis hits right. Inside, swings and misses, strike 2 to Panis. Perriman working quickly, winds, and protection swing by Panis just chips it off to the first base dugout. So Perriman steps back in and just misses down low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perriman winds and delivers. Hit back up the middle, and this will bounce in front of Ryan Fisher. No chance to make a play on it. Panis 2 for 2, a couple of singles, and he gets the no-out single to lead off the 5th inning. The top of the 5th for the 970 Sun Devils. Bryson Ferris, number 2, the new center fielder, comes to the plate. Kalen Grimes struck out swinging in the second, was hit by a pitch in the third. And Ferris hits right, checks his swing at a high fastball, and held it back. Ball 1. Outlaws had the late game last night, and it started later because of a rain delay. They didn't get going until 8:44 p.m. Perriman glances to first, then delivers, and just misses the outside corner with ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, a man on. Caden Panis singled. At the plate, Ferris takes ball 3 well outside. So a hitter's count here. I'd expect Ferris to just be taking all the way with 3 balls, no strikes, and no outs. A 5-1 lead for the 970 Sun Devils. And that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk Greer throws down to second as Panis was trying to steal. Didn't need to, as the 4-pitch walk given to Bryson Ferris. Hando Tovar to the plate. Hondo singled and scored in the second. Grounded to the pitcher in the third. That was with the bases loaded. Loops one into right field. This will drift foul and just beyond where the Outlaws can get. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men on with no outs, and a 5-1 Sun Devils lead. Evanston has won 8 straight. But trails here. The Outlaws trail here by 4 runs. Perriman glances at the runners and delivers the 0-1. Runners going. Greer gets a late throw down toward third, and it skips away from Clayton Moyles. So Panis steals third base. Ferris stayed safely at first. Runners on the corners with no outs. The pitch, by the way, a swing and a miss. Tovar down, no balls, 2 strikes. Hondo steps back in, right-handed hitter, and swings and misses, strike 3. Perriman gets a much-needed swinging strikeout. Jay Samber up next for Severance. Oh, looks like we got another substitution. Sam Pease into the game for Jace Samber. Sam Pease, P-E-A-S-E. Strike 1 inside corner to Pease. Samber was 0 for 1. Perriman throws to first. Outlaws trailing 5-1. No balls, 1 strike for Sam Pease. Runners on the corners with 1 down. Perriman glances to first, delivers. Pease chips it back to the screen, actually over the top of the screen. So the count at no balls, 2 strikes for Pease. Perriman misses high and out. Started to chat about the Outlaws playing late last night. They didn't get going until 8:45, and finished up about 10:30. Then bright and early back on the diamond for an 8 a.m. first pitch this morning. Perriman just misses the outside corner, ball 2. That may have a bit to do with Outlaws playing a little bit flat, especially with the bats. Just 1 hit, 1 run scored, but Perriman winds, and a swing and a miss, strike 3 for Pease, and he goes down swinging. 2 outs with runners on the corners. But I think a lot of that credit also goes to the way Jackson Adam has pitched for Severance. He has been on point, has been dealing today, much like Gus Allred was dealing last night in the Outlaws win. Struck out 9, allowed 1 hit, no runs in 5 innings of work. 2 outs, back to the top of the lineup. Carter Evans, the shortstop, number 3. Hits right. Bright white batting gloves. Waits for Perriman, and Perriman misses inside. Ferris takes off for second and steals. No throw down there as that pitch was inside, and Greer had to just make sure he was holding on to it. No time to try and make a throw. Plus, with Panis on third, you got to be careful there. Perriman goes inside, then well outside, and misses for ball 2. Wind and delivery, swing and a miss. Low outside, breaking ball. Perriman kicks and deals. Here's the 2-1. And that just misses low and away. First base open. I don't know if you want to load things up here, but certainly don't give something to Evans that he can drive. That would open things up even further. Already a 5-1 lead. And Perriman misses low and in. Ball 4, a 5-pitch walk to Carter Evans. Brings Noah Hertzke to the plate. And the big man, Ty Adam, on deck, who has a home run and a 2-run double already in this game. Bases loaded here for Nolan Hertzke, the third baseman, who's 0 for 3 in the ball game. and takes ball 1. Perriman struggling a bit to find the strike zone here in the latter third of this 5th inning. A 5-pitch walk to Carter Evans loads the bases. Then ball 1, ball 2, well outside to Nolan Hertzke. Perriman back onto the rubber. Kicks and deals. Down low, chopped foul to the third base coach. It'll count for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is where we were at with Carter Evans. 2 balls and a strike, and then 2 straight balls. Put him on first base. Bases loaded. 2 down. Perriman just misses up high to Hertzke. 3 balls, 1 strike. Perriman got to find the strike zone here. Don't want to walk home or run. Outlaws maybe thinking who's pitching next. Nobody warming up in the bullpen, and Hertzke chips it off to over the first base dugout. Foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Severance already up by 4, 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Perriman dills to Hertzke and misses low and in. Ball 4, walks home a run. Hertzke gets the RBI, his first of the day. And the lead grows to 5. Caden Panis crosses home plate. Bryson Ferris over to third. Carter Evans to second, and Hertzke obviously on first. And that brings big Ty Adams to the plate. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. Struck out swinging in the first, a solo homer in the third, and a 2-run double in the fourth. Perriman delivers, and Adam, little foul tip, goes back behind Greer. He started to hustle for it, but then realized it was foul tipped. Perriman got Adam to chase that high pitch for strike 1. Got to watch out for this guy. In fact, it was Perriman who allowed that 2-run double to Adam in the last inning. Swing and a miss inside and down low. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases juiced with a 5-run Severance Colorado lead, 6-1. Perriman working quickly, deals and misses low. Greer knocks it down and keeps it in front of him. Good little block. Outlaws without Reed Gross here at this tournament. Got his tonsils out this weekend. I don't know if Reed is up for this morning's game. Reed, if you're listening, though, shout out. Good morning. Hope you're feeling good this morning. It's not too early to eat some ice cream, Reed. When you get your tonsils out, you have a green light all day long. Fouled to the backstop, Ty Adam. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Adam, 2 for 3 in the ball game. A solo home run and a 2-run double. His slugging percentage way up there today. Big, tall, thin right-handed hitter, Ty Adam. Perriman, the southpaw, winds and misses way outside. Ball 2 evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caden Panis singled, came around to score on the walk for Nolan Hertzke. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Outlaws trying to control the damage. Perriman deals and just misses outside. Ball 3 for Ty Adam. He was down 0-2 in the count, has worked it full. Steps back in. White batting gloves, white sleeve just on his right arm. Runners going, and ball 4 is low. Walks home a second consecutive run. That's 3 straight walks for Perriman, and Coach Thompson comes out of the dugout to visit his pitcher. Carter Evans over to third, Nolan Hertzke to second, and Ty Adam on first with Jackson Adam coming up. He's 0 for 2, walked in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth, and popped to short in the first. And some discussion with Perriman. Brendan Thompson in from second, Eric Greer in there as well from his catching position. And after a short chat, the Outlaws elect to keep Perriman on the mound. With that mound visit, our broadcast today on mylocalradio.com, local and regional news, local radio just for you. We've got, of course, live regional sports, weather, job listings, giveaways, contests, and more. Visit mylocalradio.com today. Make sure to stay tuned in our post-game show. We'll have the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap and the Dr. McKay Frankham Dental Services Precision Play of the game. Jackson Adam at the plate takes ball 1 up high. Adam, as I mentioned, 0 for 2. a pop out to short, a strikeout swinging, and a walk in the third. Perriman outside corner finds it strike one to Adam. Ryder True due up in the hole, Caden Panis, who led off the inning with a single. He's come around to score. The 1-1 to Adam, down in the dirt. Greer, good scoop on his left side. That was down and in on Jackson Adam. Jackson in line for the win. He's done a nice job on the mound today for Severance, Colorado. Open stance in the right-handed batter's box. Rips it foul down the third base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count evens up. Bases loaded. Perriman has walked the last 3 batters he's faced and has walked in 2 runs, plus 4 total walks in this 5th inning for Perriman on the mound. The 2-2, high and away, ball 3, evens or fills the count, and another full count, bases loaded. Big opportunity for Jackson Adam. A base hit breaks this game all open, and instead it's ball 4. That's 4 straight walks, 5 walks in the inning, and a third straight RBI on a walk. Carter Evans scores on that walk. Nolan Hertzke to third, Ty Adam to second, and the bases remain full. And that'll be it for Casey Perriman. So Perriman goes an inning and 2/3. Can't close the book on him yet as he's walked the bases loaded and walked home 3 runs. Add to that 1 walk in the 4th. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks that he's issued. Did get a couple of strikeouts there. Outlaws will send Brendan Thompson to the mound. We'll get you some numbers on Brendan here in just a second. So Perriman with 3 strikeouts. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with Brendan Thompson on the mound and the Outlaws trailing Severance, Colorado. 8-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Right back.
Meet the service and parts department staff at Auto Farm Chevrolet. We work on almost every type of vehicle, foreign and domestic. We also sell parts and accessories for almost all makes and models. Our staff is friendly and well-trained, and we are here to serve you. Open Monday through Friday beginning at 7:30 a.m., we invite you to Auto Farm Chevrolet for all your parts and for all your service needs. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a community-driven dealer.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Well, Evanston's struggling in this one, and part of that has been on the mound. Part of that has been at the plate. 5 walks for Severance, Colorado hitters in this 5th inning. Outlaws walked home all 3 runs in the inning. Brendan Thompson to the mound, and we have a high fly ball deep left field, but foul for Ryder True, out of play. 0 for 3 in the ball game. But with the bases loaded and 2 outs, he's got an opportunity to extend the lead. 8-1 already. Severance leads. Brendan Thompson, a right-handed pitcher. Ryder True hits right. Rips it into left field. That'll score a couple. Casey Perriman was deep in the left field corner. So Perriman picks it up, throws it in. 1 run scores. Another comes across. Nolan Hertzke from third. Ty Adam from second. Jackson Adam around to third, and Ryder True with a 2-run double. Makes it 10-1, and now we have to start looking at the possibility of a 10-run ball game. This one will be over if Severance can score 1 more, and then Evanston doesn't score in the bottom half of this inning. Outlaws the home team, so they'll get a chance to answer. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Caden Panis. He led off the inning with a single and then scored when Nolan Hertzke walked. Thompson winds and delivers down in the dirt. Ball one. A ball and a strike. Give you some numbers on Brennan Thompson pitching a 4.5 ERA in just 2 innings of work so far this season. Thompson kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Panis. Thompson trying to stop the bleeding here. 5 runs in this 5th inning. That was after 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 2 more in the 4th. And Severance leads 10-1. Thompson misses in the dirt. Good block by Eric Greer. Knocks it out toward the first base side, but kept it in front and holds the runners on. Jackson Adam at 3rd, Ryder True at 2nd. Outlaws' 8-game winning streak, not just in jeopardy, it's probably gone. Outlaws will need a huge comeback in this one. Thompson kicks and deals, misses high, ball 3, full count, and that was a problem for Perriman, who's now in left field. I believe we brought Kendall Cummings back in from right field and over to second base. Connor Greer moves back to right field. Thompson delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Brendan Thompson gets the Outlaws out of the inning, but a rough one it was. 5 runs, 1, 2, just 2 hits. No errors, 2 runners left on base. Big-time damage done. Lopsided 5 runs in the inning. Outlaws down 10-1, heading for the home half of the 5th. And we'll be right back with it on the First Bank of Evanston presentation of Outlaws baseball here on the Big Dog and My Local Radio.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Back at Roy Peck Field, where the Outlaws' 8-game winning streak is looking like it's going to fall. Now, that Outlaws still have a chance. This thing's not over, but Jackson Adam has been dealing in this game for Severance, Colorado. He allowed 1 hit and 1 run in the home half of the 1st. Since then, he's thrown 40 pitches, struck out 3, and has not allowed a hit, just 2 base runners, and that's it. Outlaws will lead off with the number 9 hitter, Clayton Moyles, here in the home half of the 5th, trailing 10-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now, Evanston, regardless of a win or a loss here, will play for 1st and 2nd of the Roy Peck tournament. They'll play either Torrington or Riverton, whoever wins that game later today. Moyles grounded to short. Solid as he's been all day. Carter Evans, no trouble there. Scoops, throws, and we have 1 down. Jackson Adam, a tall right-handed pitcher, a bit lanky, and boy, he's been very effective today. Impressive. Takes us to Connor Peterson. He's moved around a little bit in the outfield today, from right to left and back to right. Peterson came into the game hitting .281. Takes ball 1 down in the dirt. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Struck out swinging in the 1st, grounded to short in the 3rd inning. Jackson Adam. Glove moves up over the mouth, and then he delivers a strike on the inside half. Outlaws will play at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now, that may move up just a little bit based on how quickly or not quickly games move this afternoon. Adam misses in, and it gets past his battery mate, Ty Adam. Brendan Thompson on deck. Casey Perriman in the hole as the Outlaws look for a big-time rally here. 2 balls and a strike with 1 down. Adam delivers and misses low. Again, Evanston took a 1-0 lead in the first, but it's been all Severance since then. They went scoreless in the first, but then the innings 2, 3, 4, 5, they scored 2, 1, 2, and 5 runs respectively and have a 10-1 lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Peterson. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. A little bit of a breeze coming in across the diamond, third to first. But just very, very, very light breeze. Here's the full count pitch. Peterson checks his swing and gets away from Ty Adam, the catcher. Picks it up, throws to first, and it's dropped by the first baseman, Jay Samber. So Peterson gets on board on the E3. And the Outlaws are in business. A runner on first with Brendan Thompson to the plate. Thompson hits right, steps into the box. Jackson Adam, Connor Peterson heading for second on a hit and run. Thompson swings and fouls it over the backstop. Looks down to third. No signal from the coach as of yet. So Brennan moseys back into the box. 3 claps from Coach Thompson, the third base coach, and Brennan steps back in. Same call, apparently. Peterson takes his lead. A short lead at first base. Jackson Adam looks over there and then delivers the pitch. This is in the dirt. It gets away from Ty Adam. Peterson at second base, and he'll hold up there on the pass ball. So Brendan Thompson with a ball and a strike, 1 down. Outlaws trailing 10-1 here in the home half of the 5th inning. Thompson steps back in. Jackson Adam, big tall right-handed pitcher, righty on righty. And Brendan chips this one off his foot. Dribbles out in front of the plate, but it's a dead ball. And he's in a little bit of pain, crouching over. Our broadcast today brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. They have a full line of Cub Cadet outdoor power equipment for rent or for purchase. It's all in stock. It's ready to take home today. And they have great discounts and easy financing at Superior Rental and the Gun Room, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. Thompson still taking his time, limping around just a little bit. Outlaws need a lot here to get back into this game, trailing 10-1. Thompson came into the game hitting .258, has 9 RBIs on the season, and an RBI opportunity here. And they say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. It'll be on an injured step if Thompson can get a hit here. He just fouled one off his foot. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Brendan Thompson. Waves the blue-barreled bat over his right shoulder and takes ball 3 down in the dirt. That gets through the legs of Ty Adam, or ball 2 rather, and Connor Peterson advances to third. The ball rolled all the way back to the screen. But Thompson has an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Connor Peterson's on third. This one feels like it's winding down, but the Outlaws continuing to work, not ready to give up on this one, even though they trail by 9 runs. And need a pretty tremendous rally here just to even get it close again. 10-1 the score. 1 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes for Brendan Thompson. Outside corner, strike 3, got him looking. Good. Just popped to the glove of Ty Adam, the catcher. And Jackson Adam has struck out 4 Outlaws. Thompson is 4th victim with Casey Perriman to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first. Popped out to third in the third. And takes ball one inside. A breaking ball that looked like it was coming in closer. Broke back down and over the plate, but it was too low. Ball one. Perriman, blue batting gloves, all mostly brown, black-handled bat on his shoulder. Picks it up, swings and misses. Strike one. Our game today started at 8:02, so we've got 6 minutes until we can not start another inning. 2 outs, a man on third. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, Perriman swings and misses and couldn't catch up. Jackson Adam has a pretty good, not tremendous, but solid fastball. And then his off-speed stuff is a difference in speed enough, a difference in velocity enough that the Outlaws have been kept guessing all day long. Add to that a late finish last night and a very early start this morning, and Evanston just kind of flat today offensively. Jackson misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Perriman. Casey came into the game hitting .421, second on the team with 11 RBIs. He and Ryan Fisher both have 11. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Perriman goes down swinging. So it looks like we will start inning number 6. Perriman slams the bat into the turf, into the grass, as missed opportunity comes again. Outlaws go no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left stranded. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Jackson Adam. A 10-1 ball game. We'll return with inning number 6 on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaws baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
When shopping for a vehicle, it's important to have a good selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from. It's also important to have a knowledgeable salesperson that listens, a finance team that helps you get the payment that matches your pocketbook, and a smart office staff that makes sure all the paperwork is done right. You can always rest assured knowing that our whole team is working for you. Auto Farm Chevrolet. Stop in today. We're a community-driven dealer.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
A great outing today for Jackson Adam. He's held the Outlaws to just 1 base hit. They had 3 base runners or 4 base runners in the first inning. Since then, a total of 3 guys, Outlaws, have reached base. That's 7 base runners in the entire game. Outlaws have stranded most of those. 5 of them left stranded. And Severance, Colorado, is about to hand Evanston its first loss in almost 2 weeks. The Outlaws lost just less than 2 weeks ago in that 3rd-4th place game at the Gillette Spring Classic. Lost against Sheridan. Kason Smith into the ball game for Evanston at catcher. Kason, number 28. Reed Gross home with his tonsils out, recovering from getting tonsils out. Outlaws send Brendan Thompson out. He got an out in the top of the 5th inning. Struck a man out. Hit right back up the middle by Ferris. Thompson got a glove up, but just too late, and Ferris is on board with a single. Severance continues its hot hitting. They lost yesterday 7-3 against Torrington and then 5-2 against Riverton. But today, they're going to pick up a big win against Evanston unless the Outlaws can come up with something huge here. They're going to be out of time for more than just the bottom half of this inning. Thompson, a pickoff move to first, but Ferris back in safe with a dive. Ferris on base is 2 for 2. He walked and scored in the 5th and singles here to lead off in the 6th. Thompson looks in as Hondo Tovar comes to the plate. Tovar takes. Ooh, no, that's not Tovar. Going to call that ball 1. That broke down and just missed. There's a strike on the outside corner. Thompson glanced to first. Ferris a short lead, so Thompson delivers, and Jost turns on it, hits it foul down the third base side. Dylan Jost, number 9, right-handed hitter. Orange barrel, black handle bat. Wood bat tournament. Casey Perriman hugging the line in left field. Big gap in left center. Thompson delivers and just misses low. It broke too far down and out for ball 3. No, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Jost. On deck, number 7, Sam Pease. 10-1. Outlaws led 1-0 after 1, but it's been all Severance Sun Devils since then. Jost scoots back and takes ball 3. Some calls from the dugout. Hey, wear it. Come on now, to Dylan Jost. Apparently he didn't want to wear that one. Thompson, the right-handed pitcher, sets on the rubber and delivers. Grounder down the third base line. That's in there, fair for a single by Dylan Jost. It moves Ferris over to second base, and Jost on first with Sam Pease to the plate.
Number 7, Sam Pease.
2 men on and no outs. Brendan Thompson, I think last year, pitched about 5 innings. This year, he's got a third of an inning today, plus 2 innings prior to today. Popped down the first base side, and Gus loses his hat trying to chase it down, can't quite get to it. Count for strike 1 for Sam Pease. So what I'm getting at is Thompson does not do a lot of pitching normally. Gets in there a bit here and there in some relief appearances. We'll see what he can do here with men on first and second. No outs, no balls, 1 strike. Pop to first base side. Gus chases, shields the sun with his glove, and then makes the catch. Good play. Gus also very aware of the opportunity for Ferris to tag from second, but he does not. 1 out, turn the lineup back over to the leadoff hitter, Carter Evans, the shortstop. He's made 5 or 6 plays there at his spot at short, been very solid in his play there at the number 6 position in the defense. Scored his last 2 times up, and he's hit by this pitch inside, just turns and takes it in the back. So Evans on board. That loads the bases. Ferris over to third, Jost on to second, and Evans hit by the pitch. Nolan Hertzke to the plate. 0 for 3, but walked and scored in the 5th. That walk also got him an RBI. Third baseman, number 1. Big, tall, strong right-hander. Orange barrel, black-handled bat, white batting gloves. Chips it back to the screen for strike 1. A 10-1 Severance Colorado lead. Outlaws led 1-0 after the first, but then Severance scored 2, 1, 2, and 5 runs in the second, third, fourth, and fifth innings, respectively. Bases loaded. High fly ball into left field, and that drops in there. Perriman has no chance to make a play anywhere. Runners move station to station. Ferris scores from third. Jost on to second. Jost on to third, Evans on to second, and Hertzke with the RBI single.
13, Ty Adam.
Brings Ty Adam to the plate, and that's a 10-run ball game. This game will be over either way after this inning unless the Outlaws can score. Well, right now they would need 10 runs to tie it up or more. They'll get, the batter's opportunity in the home half of the inning. Thompson hits the outside corner for strike 1 on Ty Adam. Adam with 4 RBIs in the game. Swings, chops it down the third base side. Gets away from Clayton Moyles. Took a funny hop at his knees. And so Adam with another RBI. That scores Dylan Jost. Carter Evans to third. Nolan Hertzke to second. That's 5 RBIs on the day for Ty Adam. A solo homer in the third, a 2-run double in the fourth, walked homer run in the fifth, and then the E5 here in the sixth. Jackson Adam to the plate. Swings and pops it over the backstop for strike one. Jackson, boy, he's been so good on the mound today. 0 for 2, popped out to short in the first, struck out swinging in the fourth, walked twice, has 1 RBI. The pitch gets away from Kason Smith on the outside. That'll score a run. Carter Evans in on the wild pitch. Hertzke to third, Adam to second, and Jackson Adam at the plate has a ball and a strike. 13-1. This one getting away from the Outlaws with that lopsided 5th inning where Severance scored 5 runs. Thompson delivers, low and outside again, ball 2. Outlaws had not lost since an 8-2 game Monday, May 25th against Sheridan. Thompson delivers inside, catches the corner, just barely, strike 2. This one becoming reminiscent of a 17-2 loss against Cheyenne on Saturday, May 23rd, up there at the Gillette tournament when they lost 17-2. Thompson kicks and deals. A good stab by Kason Smith to keep that in front and prevent what would have been another run. So Jackson Adam has a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners on second and third. Perriman hugging the line in left field. Fisher shading off toward left in center. Thompson delivers, foul tipped. Jackson Adam stays alive. Thompson walks up, has a word or two with his battery mate, Kason Smith, and then moseys back to the mound. Connor Peterson straight away in right field. And here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Pitch gets away from Smith. He picks it up, looks to third, throws to first to get the out. Gus charges back in after stepping on the bag to make sure that the runners don't advance any further. Hertzke stays at third. Adams stays at second. And Ryder True comes to the plate. A 2-run double in the fifth for True. He's 1 for 4 with those 2 RBIs and that extra base hit. True, the red helmet, no batting gloves. Black wood bat with a brown handle. Thompson kicks and deals and misses outside. Ball 1. So far in the inning, 3 hits, 3 runs for Severance. The 9-7-0 Sun Devils lost their 2 games yesterday against Riverton and Torrington. Right back up the middle. Thompson just gets his legs out of the way. That'll score 1 run. It'll score another. Fisher lets it bounce past him. True extends it into a 2-bagger. And he's got his 4 RBIs today. Ryder True and Ty Adam have combined for 9 RBIs. We'll call that a single. And then True advances to second on the E8. Hertzke scores. Ty Adam scores. That's 1 more hit, 2 more runs, and Severance has 2 lopsided innings here in the 5th and the 6th. 5 runs apiece. Strike 1 inside corner to Caden Panis. Bryson Ferris, who led off the inning with a single, he came around to score, is on deck. Panis takes ball, so strike 1 inside, ball 1 outside. Ryder True at second base. 2 for 5 day with 4 RBIs. Not bad. A double and a single for True. Thompson looking in from the stretch. Glances back to True on second. Not much of a lead. Delivers outside. Ooh, cut the outside corner. Strike 1. Got to pull out the eraser on that one. He started to mark it as a ball, and then go, oh, they called it a strike. Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one looked way outside from where I'm sitting. We'll take it. Outlaw fans certainly will as well. Thompson misses. That one certainly a ball, way outside and in the dirt. Ryder True advances to third. And in a 15-1 ball game, We got a 2-2 count on Caden Pennis. Thompson looking to get a final out here. And send us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pennis steps back in, waves the bat over his right shoulder. He's a right-handed hitter. Thompson delivers. Pennis chops it down the third base line, and Moyles will pick it up in foul territory. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thompson approaching 30 pitches. That's just a quick glance. I haven't counted the pitches in this 6th inning. Kicks and deals the 2-2. Grounded to short. Jagger charges, scoops, throws off balance, and gets it in time. Big stretch from Gus to get the out. A 6-3 putout and end the visitors' half of the 6th. But 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 outlaw error, 1 runner left stranded. 15-1. 970, Sun Devils on top big. Outlaws in the home half of the 6th. This will be their final 3 outs unless they can score at least 14. Yikes. We'll be back on a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Jagger Mitchell to lead off for the Outlaws in this home half of the 6th inning. Evanston led 1-0 after the first, but it's been all Severance offensively since then. That pitch comes in behind Jagger Mitchell. I think he wanted to wear it. It was hit by a pitch in the first, but that one came in too far behind him, and he couldn't very well lean back into it. So it's ball 1. Jack Adam looking for the complete game if he can get 3 outs here. Misses outside, ball 2 to Jagger. 0 for 1, grounded to third in the 4th, hit by the pitch in the first. Adam delivers. Jagger dribbles it back toward Adam at the mound. He'll scoop with 2 hands, take a couple steps, throw to first, and just get it there in time. Jagger was hustling down the line and just about beat the throw, but not quite.
And now number 5, Ryan Fisher.
Brings Ryan Fisher to the plate. Fisher, the only base hit of the day for Evanston post 41. An RBI single in the first that scored Casey Perriman after he reached on a fielder's choice. So Fisher steps in, a right-handed hitter. Jackson Adam throws right. And Fisher takes ball 1 low and away. Outlaws down to their final 2 outs, but trailing 15-1. So take an epic comeback just to get close. Adam delivers and misses high and in. Fisher with ball 2. Adam delivers and misses low, ball 3. He's only walked 2. He's hit 2 with a pitch. Hit Jagger Mitchell and Kendall Cummings in earlier innings. Fisher taking all the way on a 3-0 count, strike one. Three balls, one strike, one out. Home half of the sixth. And Fisher takes strike two. He threw his bat, was headed to first, thinking he'd just walked. He's going to have to be careful here. That one was inside and broke down low, but caught that front edge of the plate. And Jack out, there's no question on that one. Fisher hustles down to first as it bounced. That was a wild pitch, bounced out in front of the plate. Fisher still earns the walk and is on board. 1 for 2 today, Ryan Fisher. RBI single in the first, and then that walk. He grounded out to second in the fourth. That brings us to Gus Allred, who grounded out to second in the first and walked in the fourth. Outlaws with one out and a man on first, trailing 15-1. It's not been a great morning for Evanston's bats. Just one base hit in the ballgame. Ty Adam goes up high on Jackson Adams' pitch that missed outside. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. It's been a quiet outfield today as the Outlaws bats just haven't made great contact. A lot of ground outs to short and second and third as well. At the hot corner, Nolan Hertzke's been busy. Upstairs, ball 2 to Gus Allred. Jackson Adam, I've got at about close to 90 pitches in the ball game. Six strikeouts of Outlaw hitters. And Gus takes ball 3 off the outside corner. Still some good velocity on that pitch. You can hear the nice pop as it hits the glove of Ty Adam. Fisher at first takes his lead. He walked to get there. A short lead. Extends it out as Gus takes the 3-0 for strike one on the inside corner. Outlaws will play later today at 5 o'clock against either Riverton or Torrington for first and second here at this tournament. Gus skies one high, third base side, out of play. Just barely hits the bleachers down that third base side. Out past the third base dugout, and that fills the count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Severance came into this game 0-2. Torrington and Riverton both 1-1 yesterday, having beat Severance and lost to Evanston. So, Torrington and Riverton will play after this game, and the winner will face Evanston at 5 o'clock. Gus takes it on the foot, slid back a little bit, but was hit by the pitch. And these things seem to come in little groupings for Jackson Adam. In the first inning, he walked Brendan Thompson. 2 batters later, he hit Jagger Mitchell. In the fourth inning, he walked Gus Allred, then hit Kendall Cummings. Here in the 6th inning, he walks Ryan Fisher and then hits Gus Allred. Other than that, Jackson Adam has been excellent today. And that may be an understatement with how good he's been. 1 hit, 1 run allowed. He's struck out 6 and has held an Evanston team that was scoring better than 8 runs a game, 8.2 to be precise, has held the Outlaws to just 1. A meeting on the mound, a big meeting of, the entire infield, plus Coach Danny Girardo, and they elect to keep Adam in there for the time being. A 15-1 lead. They've got a lot of wiggle room. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Union Wireless, 148 Front Street in Evanston. Wireless speed so fast you'll see stars. That's Union Wireless. Visit unionwireless.com. I got to tell you, we have Union Wireless at home. I'll tell you about that in just a second. Back up the middle, little dribbler by Kendall Cummings. Scooped, bobbled, and all runners advance without any trouble. So Fisher to third, Gus Allred to second, and Kendall Cummings on first. Outlaws have loaded the bases with 1 out. We frequently can have a movie streaming at home. Jackson Adams' day is done with that. That's surprising because that big of a lead, and Adams did his job there. His defense didn't. But we'll frequently at home have a movie streaming, have a couple devices running as in addition, and have no buffering or slowdown issues with our internet at Union Wireless, or with Union Wireless. So Jackson Adam, great day. We'll give him, can't close the book on him yet. Right now he's at 5 1/3 innings. He has allowed 1 hit. Now, again, so far, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 1, 2, 3. hit 3, struck out 6. Again, we can't close the book on him yet because he's on the hook for Ryan Fisher walking, Gus Allred hit by the pitch, and Kendall Cummings reaching on the error. Any runs here would be unearned. New pitcher here. For 970 Sun Devils as Adam heads to the dugout. I didn't catch who this pitcher is, guys. Can you tell me? Ty Hansen, thank you. Number 8. Ty Hansen, a right-handed pitcher, not quite as tall as Jackson Adam, but I think he has Adam beat in the hair department. Some nice locks coming out of the back of the hat. They've all got me beat on the hair. They've all got me beat on the hair. Speaking of hair, Kason Smith of the Evanston Outlaws comes into the game, and he's got some great hair. This spot of the Outlaws lineup 0 for 2. Jordan Schneider struck out swinging in the second. Eric Greer struck out swinging in the fourth. Smith takes ball 1 and then ball 2. Starting to hear some life from Outlaw fans as they look to get something going here with 1 out and the bases loaded. Smith swings and misses. Outside heat, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike for Smith, right-handed hitter. Ty Hansen throws right, and he works quickly. A slide as he delivers, and just misses outside. We've seen a couple pitches that seemed like they were in about that same spot called strikes, but this time no. 3 balls, 1 strike. Smith back in and takes it up behind his head for ball 4, a 5-pitch walk. Smith, the RBI on the walk, and Fisher trots home. Outlaws' first run since a 1-run first inning. It was Ryan Fisher, the RBI single. Evanston had been quiet since then offensively. 15-2. Outlaws need at least 4 more just to keep this game going. Ball 1 high and away for Clayton Moyles. No, not Clayton Moyles. Am I off? I think Evanston is off in their lineup. This should be Clayton Moyles, number 8. At the plate, but it's Connor Peterson. We had Ryan, then Gus. Strike 1 outside corner to Peterson. Ryan just scored. Gus is on third. Kendall Cummings on second. Kason Smith on first. Yes, Steve Baldwin, all the kids have me beat in the hair department. I think I said that. Swing and a miss for Connor Peterson. They've all got, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say something rude, teasing Steve Baldwin, but I won't. They've got us both beat in the thinness and shape department as well, don't they, Steve? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Peterson takes 1 outside. Full count with the bases loaded. Peterson swings and misses, strike 3. Brings Brennan Thompson to the plate with 2 outs. Struck out looking in the 5th. Popped out to center in the 3rd. Walked in the 1st. Outlaws down to their final out. Down 15-2. Delivery outside corner, strike 1 from Ty Hansen. Brennan Thompson looking for something here, needs something big. Bases loaded. Thompson down the right field line. This may drop in. It hooks just foul. Oh, that scores 2 runs or more if that finds its way to stay fair. So Thompson just misses down the right field line. Little blooper that dropped in, but just foul. Right or true. Some good speed there. Now he stays a little closer to the line as he sets back up in right field. No balls, 2 strikes. Could be the final pitch here. Thompson laces it into deep left field, and this one will hook No, it's fair. One hop to the fence. That'll score a couple. Allred from third. Cummings around from second. And Smith around from first. Thompson with a 3-run double to give Evanston some life. Brandon Thompson ripped that into deep left field. Picks up 3 RBIs and is in scoring position with the Outlaws trailing 15-5. If Thompson can score, the Outlaws could force at least a 7th inning and try to keep this rally going. Now, lost in the shuffle here, and maybe I shouldn't say this too loud, but the Outlaws skipped their number 9 hitter, Clayton Moyles, in the lineup. Casey Perriman at the plate. Ball 1, ball 2 to Perriman. Perriman hits right. Pops one high. This might do it. Ty Adam drifts back and misses. Oh, he got caught up in the sun, I think, and just couldn't find it. Outlaws trail 15-5. If they can get one more run across, I guess time is up either way. This will be it. So the Outlaws have to keep this inning alive. 10:27. We started at 8:02. So yeah, definitely time is up. Hansen. Perriman reaches out, a protection swing, dribbles it down the first base line, hustling to first. He gets there. Jay Samber got in a bit of a hurry, speed jammed himself, and Perriman beats the play. He's on first. I don't know if you call that a hit or an E3. Samber had a chance to scoop it up barehanded and toss to first. I think I'll call that a single for Perriman. Brings Jagger Mitchell to the plate. Jagger 0 for 2 in the ballgame, hit by a pitch in the first. And he's your leading RBI man for Evanston, 13 RBIs coming into the game. Right-handed swinger. Takes strike 1 outside corner. Tough pitch from Ty Hansen. Mitchell grounded back to the pitcher earlier in this inning to lead off this 6th for Evanston. 2-out rally looking to continue for the Outlaws. High fly ball, shallow right field. True going back, called off by the second baseman, Caden Panis, and he makes the catch to end the ball game. Well, the Outlaws get it a 4 spot in the bottom of the 6th inning, but not nearly enough as their 8-game win streak comes to an end at the hands of the 370 Sun Devils out of Severance, Colorado. 15-5 the final score. Evanston still will play at 5 p.m. for the first and second place game at this Roy Peck tournament. And that may be a little bit earlier if they can move ahead of schedule, but we'll plan on about 5 p.m. In the meantime, stay tuned. We've got your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, McKay Frankham Dental Services Precision Play of the Game coming up after this on a First Bank of Evanston presentation of Evanston Outlaws Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com. Back at Roy Peck Field, post-game, the Outlaws 15-5 loss against Severance, Colorado. Every win streak comes to an end, and the Outlaws' 8-game win streak comes to an end here with a 15-5 loss. Joining us here on the post-game show, Kendall Cummings. Kendall, your thoughts on that game?
Their pitcher pitched a great game, and we just never really got our bats going until late. But,
you think that playing as late as you did last night and then having to get up and play as early as you did this morning, did that affect you guys a bit?
Yeah, I think that affected us.
Mainly with the bats.
Right.
What was Jackson Adam doing that made him so tough to hit, their pitcher?
He's just hitting all of his spots, and kind of hard to tell what he was doing, if it was coming fast or slow. Or
Kendall, you moved around a little bit today. On the initial lineup I was given, you were going to be in right field, then you were at second, then you moved to left, then you were back to right. Do you have a favorite spot, or do you just like to play anywhere you can?
I just play anywhere.
How about your bat today? How do you feel like you did? 0 for 1, but you got on base a couple times.
Yeah, they just put the ball in play, and sometimes they make errors, but...
What's the mentality in a game like this one where you're the home team, 6th inning, you've got an out, you come up to the plate with a couple guys on and needing, just a monster rally. You guys got a little bit going, but when you got up there in that last inning, what were you thinking?
Just trying to get a base hit, just going from station to station.
Gotcha. You guys did enough yesterday with those 2 wins that you've earned a spot in the championship game later today. You've played Torrington and Riverton both. That's one of those teams will be your opponent. You have a preference for who you might face later today?
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Just glad to play another game?
Right.
How do you feel like the season's going so far, Kendall?
I think it's going good. We're having a lot of fun and win some games and stuff.
That's a key. Win some games, have some fun. Kendall Cummings,
right.
Thanks so much, man.
Thanks.
All right, good luck later today. That's Kendall Cummings of the Evanston Outlaws, a 15-5 loss here against Severance, Colorado. 8-game win streak comes to an end with that loss. Now let's move along in our post-game coverage with the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Jimmy John's at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Outlaws, after a 2-0 day against Torrington and Riverton on Saturday, open up things bright and early Sunday morning. And Evanston started well enough. They scored a run, an RBI single by Ryan Fisher, put Evanston on the board 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. But after that, it was all Severance. The 970 Sun Devils didn't score in the first, but then they put up 2 in the second, a solo homer in the third by Ty Adam. Then 2 more runs in the fourth, 5 more runs in the 5th and the 6th innings, put them up 15-1. Outlaws came up in the home half of the 6th inning. Their last-ditch effort scored 4 runs on a 2-out rally, but that was all they could muster, and their 8-game win streak comes to an end with a 15-5 loss against the 970 Sun Devils. So Evanston will play again at 5 this evening against either Riverton or Torrington. The next game on the schedule is Torrington versus Riverton. Riverton will be the home team, and the winner will face Evanston for 1st and 2nd. The loser will face Severance for 3rd and 4th. Outlaws will have Ryan Fisher available to pitch for that game, as he threw exactly 30 pitches yesterday in the win over Torrington. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Again, a 15-5 loss against Severance. Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fresh and fast meat, gourmet sandwiches, fresh and fast every day. Moving on to your McKay Frankham Dental Services Precision Play of the Game. Dental care at reasonable rates for the whole family. That's McKay Frankham at 170 Arrowhead Drive. That's got to be Brendan Thompson's 3-run double in the 6th inning as the Outlaws were down 15-1, trying to get something going. Cason Smith walked home a run. 2 batters later, Brendan Thompson comes up. He blooped one down the right field line that went foul. The very next pitch ripped it deep to the left field corner, 320 feet, right at the fence, and that scored 3 runs. Gus Allred, Kendall Cummings, and Cason Smith all scored on Thompson's double that gave us our final score of 15-5. So Thompson gets your McKay Frankham Dental Services Precision Play of the Game. 307-789-8910, the number for Dr. McKay Frankham, 789-8910. I think that will about do it for us here this morning on the broadcast. We'll be back later this evening as the Outlaws will take on again either Riverton or Torrington, and you can watch it live here on mylocalradio.com. First pitch scheduled for 5 p.m. Oh, it may happen a little bit earlier than that as we've got a nice day, knock on wood. Weather may delay us, but so far, well, we're looking pretty good so far here today in Riverton. So be prepared for possibility of an earlier start, but we'll plan on a 5 p.m. first pitch for more Evanston baseball this afternoon. The Outlaws at 9-5 overall this season with one more game this weekend. All right, that'll do it for us. Outlaws lose 15-8 against Severance, Colorado. 970 Sun Devils, 15-5 the final. I'm Ryan Steineckert, and we'll be back with you for more Outlaws baseball this afternoon right here on K9 99.1 FM and The Big Dog and on mylocalradio.com.
You've been tuned into Evanston Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog 99.1 KNYN with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by these supporting businesses and individuals: Auto Farm Chevrolet, First Bank of Evanston, Dr. McKay Franken, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Arrowhead Dental, Plains Tire, the Come On In of Casper, the Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Recreation Center, the Legal Tender Restaurant in Best Western Dunmar Inn, West Star Printing in Rocky Mountain Sign, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uinta County School District No. 1, Ellingford Brothers, Bear River Dental of Evanston and Black's Fork Dental of Mountain View, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Mountain West Business Solutions, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Cash Honda Yamaha, and by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We want to thank Office Manager Kayleen Anderson, our Sales Manager Julie Burley, along with Evanston's Elin Olive, and Bridge Valley's Jake Hibbard, Rich County's Ryan Steineckert, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. But the biggest thanks of all is to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with the game broadcasts. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Evanston Outlaws Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.